Long ago, in the awesome world of Aereum City, where the sky was limitless, people did not depend on cars or buses. Instead, they used hover bikes and majestic flying trains to navigate their amazing floating city. The streets were like ribbons in the sky, winding gracefully between the floating islands. In the Aereum City, harmony with nature was a way of life. The city and its inhabitants lived in perfect balance with the creatures that inhabited the floating islands. Birds sang beautiful melodies as they soared past the hoverbikes, and friendly sky whales soared majestically across the infinite blue above. Our story follows two young residents of seabed Aereum, Luna and Diego. Luna had a heart as light as a feather, and Diego was known for his incredible intelligence. They weren't just best friends, they were adventurers at heart. Every day after school, they set out on a new journey to explore the magical realms of their floating city. One sunny morning, Luna and Diego decided to explore the Enchanted Cloud Forest, a place of breathtaking beauty that floated high above the Aereum City. They pedaled their hoverbikes, their laughter echoing through the sky as they approached the forest. Inside the Enchanted Cloud Forest, they encountered luminous fireflies that lit up the path like 1,000 stars. Friendly forest spirits guided them deeper into the heart of the forest. As they ventured further, they discovered a hidden waterfall that tumbled gracefully from a floating island. There, they met the guardian of the forest, a wise and ancient sky turtle named Nimbus. Nimbus told them about the importance of harmony, love and understanding in the Aereum City. He reminded them that the true magic of their world lay in their ability to live in peace with nature and with each other. Luna and Diego listened carefully, their hearts filled with gratitude and wisdom. They knew they had a responsibility to share these teachings with their fellow citizens. With Nimbus's blessing, Luna and Diego set out on a new adventure, not just to explore, but to inspire others. They became known as the Harmony Riders, riding their hoverbikes, sharing stories of their adventures, and teaching the importance of love, harmony, and emotional intelligence. Over time, the inhabitants of Aereum City came to value the wisdom of Luna and Diego. The city flourished, not only in its technological marvels, but also in the kindness and compassion of its citizens. And so, on the floating city of Aereum, the sun set each day in a world filled with love, adventure, and the belief that in their hearts they could reach heights as infinite as the sky itself. As the days passed, the adventures of Luna and Diego became legendary in the seabed Aereum. Citizens looked forward to hearing their inspiring tales and learning the lessons of love and harmony they shared. One day, Luna and Diego received a special invitation from the City Council of Elders. The council wanted Luna and Diego to take their teachings of harmony and respect for nature to other aerial cities. It was an important mission, and they both accepted with humility and enthusiasm. They set off on their hoverbikes in search of new air cities, carrying the message of Aereum City with them. On their journey, they met other incredible people and creatures, from the inhabitants of the floating city of Nimbusburg, where they were all masters of patience, to the mysterious cloud dragons who taught them to listen to the wind. In each city they visited, Luna and Diego shared adventure stories and messages of love and respect for nature. They inspire people to take care not only of their aerial cities, but of the whole world that floated in the infinite sky. As Luna and Diego traveled and taught, they began to notice amazing changes in the cities they visited. Harmony and compassion flourished, and people began to care more for the environment and for the beings who shared their world. Finally, after a long journey, Luna and Diego returned to Aereum City. What they found there left them speechless. The city had changed for the better in amazing ways. The citizens had fully adopted the teachings of Luna and Diego, and the city was more united and beautiful than ever. Luna and Diego's story became a book that was passed down from generation to generation in Aereum City, and his legacy lived on in every smile, every kind act, and every adventure the citizens shared. And so, in the Aereum City, each day was a reminder of the importance of love, harmony, and compassion. The city floated in the sky like a beacon of hope to all who viewed it from below. One day, while Luna and Diego were on one of their hoverbike rides through the skies of Aereum City, they saw a dark cloud rapidly approaching. It was an unusual storm that threatened the city. The strong winds and the dark clouds seemed to be out of control. Luna and Diego knew they had to do something to protect their beloved city and all the creatures that called it home. Together, they rode into the storm, unafraid, determined to face it and restore harmony. As they approached the storm, an immense power manifested within them. They realized that the love and harmony they had shared on their adventures had filled their hearts with a special energy. Their hoverbikes began to glow with a golden light as they charged into the storm. When they finally entered the storm, Luna and Diego stretched out their arms and began to weave a magical web of golden light through the clouds. Each strand of light was filled with love, compassion, and harmony. The storm began to calm down as the dark clouds dissipated. The citizens of Aereum City, seeing Luna and Diego's efforts, joined them from the mainland, sending thoughts of love and hope towards the sky. Together, they created a golden shield that protected the city from the storm. Finally, the storm completely dissipated, and the skies were calm again. Luna, Diego, and all the citizens hugged each other with gratitude and joy. They had shown that love and harmony were truly magical powers that could overcome any adversity. This act of bravery and unity became a legend in Aereum City, and the story of Luna and Diego took a special place in the hearts of all. The city floated in the sky, more beautiful and in harmony than ever before, thanks to the love and compassion that everyone shared. And so, in Aereum City, each day was a celebration of the power of love and harmony, reminding everyone that together they could overcome any challenge that stood in their way. Sara and Nico, guardians of harmony in Aereum City. As Ciudad Aereum flourished under the legacy of Luna and Diego, the next generation was ready to continue their story. Sara and Nico, the children of Luna and Diego, had grown up listening to their parents' fascinating stories and had been inspired to make their own contribution to the well-being of the floating city. Sara, like her mother Luna, had an adventurous spirit and a deep love for nature. Ever since she was a child, she spent hours exploring the remote corners of Aereum City, always accompanied by her loyal companion, a magical bird named Lumi. Nico, on the other hand, inherited his father Diego's intelligence and wit. Always curious, Nico became an expert in the technology that kept the city running, but also shared his family's deep connection to nature. On their first great adventure together, Sara and Nico found the floating gardens of the stars, a magical place where the plants shone with their own light and the dancing fountains created beautiful melodies. There they met Flora, the guardian of the gardens, who taught them about the importance of caring for and respecting the natural beauty of Aereum City. As they grew, Sara and Nico ventured beyond familiar places, exploring the ancient ruins of Aereum. There, they discovered mysterious inscriptions and forgotten artifacts that spoke of an ancient prophecy involving a fragile balance between technology and magic. Determinedly, the two young men set out to fulfill the prophecy and ensure that Aereum City prospered in balance. With the guidance of their parents and the wisdom of the city elders, they began their search. Magic and technology were intertwined at every step of their journey. They learned to combine the ancient wisdom of Aereum with new technological innovations to preserve harmony in the floating city. As they progressed, their love for each other and deep respect for nature strengthened them. The climax of their adventure came when they encountered an unexpected challenge. A raging storm threatened Aereum City. But Sara and Nico had learned their parents' lessons, the importance of love, harmony, and unity. Together, they pedaled into the storm, their hoverbikes glowing with golden light, and weaved a web of energy that dispelled the dark clouds. Citizens rallied from the mainland, sending thoughts of love and hope to heaven. Aereum City was saved once again. Sara and Nico proved that the next generation was ready to protect the harmony of their floating home. As the sun set over the Aereum City, everyone celebrated their bravery and unity. And so the story continued, with Sara and Nico leading the way to a future where magic and technology coexist in perfect harmony, ensuring that Aereum City remains a place of beauty, love, and adventure for generations to come. Sara and Nico, guardians of harmony in Aereum City. As time passed, Sara and Nico continued their journeys throughout Aereum City, exploring amazing places and facing challenges that strengthened their love for harmony and nature. With each adventure, their friendship deepened and their emotional wisdom grew. One afternoon, while exploring the depths of Aereum City, Sara and Nico made a startling discovery. Deep within the city, they found an ancient celestial clock that, according to legends, had the power to balance magic and technology in Aereum City. Guided by their intuition and the desire to preserve harmony, Sara and Nico decided to restore the clock. With the help of the town elders and their own dedication, they began the difficult task of restoring the clock to its former glory. As they worked together, magic and technology merged in an act of harmony. The clock came to life with a golden glow, and the Aereum City shone even brighter. It was a reminder that the magic of Aereum City lay in the combination of the old and the new, the natural and the technological. With the watch restored, Sara and Nico felt a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. They had fulfilled their mission of preserving harmony in Aereum City, and in the process had left their own mark on the floating city's history. Time passed and Sara and Nico, now adults, looked towards the horizon with gratitude. They had learned that true magic lay in the connection with nature, the unity between people, and the courage to embrace both technology and ancient wisdom. Throughout their adventures, Sara and Nico had inspired future generations to follow their example. The Aereum City flourished in harmony, and its legacy lived in every corner and in every smile of the citizens. In a last and emotional scene, Sara and Nico were in front of the celestial clock that they had restored. They held hands with a new generation of children, sharing with them the stories of love, friendship, and harmony that they had learned from their parents. And so Sara and Nico's story came to an end, but their legacy lived on. They inspired people to embrace the magic of harmony in a world where technology and nature coexist in perfect sync. This is the story of Sara and Nico, the guardians of harmony in Aereum City, a story of love, friendship, and respect for nature. A story that reminds us that, through unity and emotional wisdom, we can create a more beautiful and harmonious world. And so concludes our Aereum City story, with an epic finale that highlights the importance of love and unity in times of adversity. I hope you share it with the world, your family and friends, and that it inspires everyone to embrace harmony and love in their lives. Do not forget to leave us a comment saying how important love is to you, and subscribe to be aware of our new stories.